when this happens. Let's see if anyone jumps on. If not, it's an early night for me. Let's see if anyone joins. Okay. Hey, Janet, how are you? So, you have any questions? Welcome to the live for whatever this is. It's just a horror show. Sometimes shit just doesn't work. Okay. Let's see. This will make it easier. Okay, all you. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, margin. So what do we? So I have a margin video. Okay, so hold on. Let's get the chat so I can see it constantly. Oh, actually, there's another way to do this. So okay, so here we go. Okay, Michael Bobo, boom, get some night for the 66. Okay, Janet, tell me about short margin a little bit. Okay, so let's talk. Let's get this up so I can see the chat as it's going on. Now, this is. See, look, I love the fact that you guys, even though it's a fucking shit show, you stay on. That's awesome. Okay, so now let's have a little conversation about short margin. So I have videos on that, which will help you. Okay, where are we? Love it. Well, if people say I'm authentic, this is what it is. I'm authentically an idiot. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now let's see. This works. Okay, so let's talk about short margin a little. I can't do any drawing tonight. It's just not the way it is. It's not the way going to work. So let's chat a little bit. So short margin is when you're shorting stock, right? So if you short stock, what happens? I am going to say I sell 1,000 shares. Dr. Gimme, how are you? Welcome back. Say you sell 1,000 shares at 50, okay? If I sell 1,000 shares, right? So if you sell 1,000 shares at 50, you have to deposit. It's 50 grand. You have to deposit 25 grand, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to deposit 25 grand, and that's going to give you a, let me turn the speaker off on this. Okay. So that's going to give you a credit balance of 75 grand, okay? Sell 1,000 shares at 50, it's going to give you a credit balance of 75 grand because it's 50 plus the 25, okay? Now, what is going on here? Let's see. Okay, now we're back to that. Okay, here we go. So now, if you want to get equity in a short margin, again, I have the videos on this. If you want to get equity in the short margin account, what you do is you do credit minus market. So you do the credit minus the short market value. And that's how you get equity in there. So what I'm gonna do here is put the link. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so you can see it. It's pretty good. If you go into my Series 7 playlist, God, the fucking login for this is horrible. Thursday nights are always bad. They're always bad. So Janet, what you should do is do this one. Like this stupid Odd Couple theme is stuck in my head. Any other questions on here? Let's see if there's anything. Okay. Michael, I want you to get some sleep. That's going to be super important. So that will help you, Janet. That will help you with short margin, okay? So, okay, it's super easy. Okay, so now back to this. Okay, well, look at that. I just put a link in. So a couple of things. So look, there's a lot of free resources out there, right? So we have, you can go. Now here's the thing: the past master stuff. I'm hearing good and bad things, right? So Susie Rhodes is good, but I'm hearing that from a couple of people that they kind of missed the mark with these NASA exams, okay? So some of the NASA exams kind of missing the mark, okay? So they're not doing so well. So what happened? They're not hitting it the way it should. So maybe take that stuff with a grain of salt on that stuff. And it's fine, but it is what it is, and it's free. Go check out Basic Wisdom, Brandon Rith. He has good stuff. Super nice guy. Not putting out stuff. They haven't put out anything in a couple of weeks, but They put out like, rah rah, make yourself feel good, but they put a lot of good stuff out. We have the free the Facebook stuff. We have FINRA. If you're looking for FINRA exam stuff, go to I have to take these lozenges or I'm going to cough my way through everything. Go to the FINRA exam group on Facebook, or you go into the Series 65, 66 exam group. That will work. Okay. We also have the study groups going on. Amy Thomas is on the Series 65, 66. She's running a great group. I mean, literally, she must have had 45, 50 people over the summer, and now they're down to like 6 or 7 because they all pass. It's freaking amazing. Okay. Atachi, how are you? I'm waiting for a couple people to come on. Most of them I'm coming on today, even though I have some serious technical issues, is a couple of people took the test. Jeff, how are you? So I won't be able to use the whiteboard this time because I don't know how to, unless show the screen, like do it that way maybe. But would that work? I don't know if I can change. Oh, I can. So maybe I could do that. Be kind of weird, but I think I can do that. I'll open up the Zoom in case we have any real questions, like with numbers. Okay, so do we have, guys, if you like what I'm doing, hit a like, but really, there's probably no reason to hit a like on this one because it's kind of crap today. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, Jeff, how are you? Janet, Dr. Gami, Michael, I hope you're off of here. Okay, I'm also competing against Amazon Thursday Night Football. So why you would watch football instead of watching this shit show, I don't know why. Okay. Good, Itachi, that's awesome. So if you want, Itachi, so if you went through all those rules, did you watch my videos on those? I did videos on the G rules. I have an MSRB playlist. I mean, yes, MSRB rules in general are pretty fucking boring, but they are there, and at least I try to make them a little bit more entertaining than reading the book, so it is what it is. Okay. I like that I can read this down here. So if you all see, I'm in my office in the middle of the city. I had to babysit my grandkids in the morning, so I do that. Also, look, I'm here to tutor you guys. I'm super busy. I'm tutoring almost every day, but every day but tomorrow. Tomorrow's my only day off. Basically 12 hours a day. It's kind of crazy. But if I'm too expensive, you got Michael Weiss, who's pretty good. And then the Series 7 exam, tutor.com. He's half the price. His jam is jam. I'm 55 years old saying the word jam. His shit is 65, 66. He's really, really good at. Okay. Also, Brandon Riff does some stuff. Go check out Achievable. They have great stuff. Even if you have materials already, Achievable is really, really good. Okay. I had a couple of people taking a test today, and I'm waiting to see. I had a good week. I had about 15 people pass this week, which is pretty good. I'm teaching one-on-one, so that's only so many students I can have at a time. Yeah, take it out. It's called the MSRB playlist, and I have a lot. I go through every G rule in order, like right through there, so it works. Okay. Do you guys have any questions or not? Anyone taking a test? I think people taking a test. I think they're pretty good. I think it's in some ways they're benchmarked. Yeah. I think if you pass that with the high 70, you're in good shape. Remember, none of the vendors look like the real exam, okay? None of the vendors really do. They're trying to test your knowledge and they trick you a little bit. But the NOTM exams, while they're good, okay, they don't mirror the exam. They just kind of make you feel like they will let you. What's the best way to explain it? I have to plug that phone in. Good. I love it, Janet. That's awesome. They will challenge you enough that you'll feel that you'll get a good feeling for where you are. Okay. My stuttering through this whole thing, right? Oh, hold on. I don't need that, right? Okay. I got to plug this phone in. Although it would probably be a favor to you guys for it to shut down and you guys get to get off this shit show. Oh, that's it. Why am I unable to connect? Literally the stupidest thing ever. Ahmad! How are you? Ahmad, hopefully it's coming back. Are we connected or no? There we go. Okay. That's better. Ahmad, how are you doing? It's been a while. Okay. There we go. Some more things. Thank you. Okay. Um, YouTube girl 7 on Tuesday. I love it. That's awesome. Okay. How much time do I have? Not time. Okay, yeah, I'm okay. 50. Good. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with my camera and why I'm it's what happened is my office internet, there's probably nobody here, so it causes problems. Okay, so you're taking it on the 25th. That's awesome. Cap and book videos, not man. I think you're gonna be good. Okay. Um, I have a thing on bond math. Okay. Ahmad, I love it. That's right. So let's get going. Let's get this thing on, Ahmad. Okay. Let's get it going. Okay. I think I'm okay. So, David, okay, what fundamental? So I have a whole video. So David, I just put out a video about 3-4 weeks ago on the fundamental analysis. It's the balance sheet thing, right? So you're going to need, at a minimum, for fundamental analysis, you're going to need P/E ratio, earnings per share, current ratio, and quick ratio. Those are the ones you're going to need, okay? You're going to need those. Current ratio, quick ratio, earnings per share, P/E ratio. You probably have to know what working capital is. You have to know how to get net worth, stuff like that. But again, not super fucking hard. It's a lot of basic stuff. It's not gonna be enough to kill you. It's not gonna be that crazy. Okay. You can't rewind what I'm saying? No, you probably can't because it keeps shutting down on me. Like I said, this one's a bad one. For some reason, my normal platform kept shutting me out of the thing. It's tough. Okay. Do I have a cheat sheet for formulas? Okay. So again, not really. I mean, I have a bond math one which shows you the accretion, the amortization, the accrued interest. I probably should do one on just formulas. I could probably do that. Okay. Yeah, Ahmad, let's get on it, baby. Let's get on it. Now, hold on. So, YouTube girl, when are you? So you're taking it soon, right? You're taking it Tuesday, maybe you said? Did she delete? Hold on. Okay. That's awesome. Alvaro, that's awesome. Let's get on this thing, okay? That's awesome. Wait, where did YouTube girl go? I thought she was on here. Oh, there you are. 7 on Tuesday. How do you feel? I saw this. So, okay. Kiana, that's awesome. I love it, love it, love it. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Tuesday. So how do you feel? Do you feel like you're ready? Do you feel like you're not ready? How are you scoring on stuff? Okay. 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 Which Hard Rock? Are you taking the 7 or the SIE? Okay. The exempt issue. So, Dr. Gami, watch I have a video called Can I Sell Security or Exempt Transactions versus Exempt Securities. Those are probably the best ones to watch. Okay. Oh, YouTube, then you're, SIE, that's fine. Yes, I have a whole bunch of videos on it. Okay. So, YouTube girl, let me get this done first. So, you're in good shape. If you're good on the options, taxation, customer account suitability, compliance, maybe focus a little bit on mutual fund stuff. That may help too. Okay. Got it. So have you tried my exams on the taking finals? Because I do the achievable and the STC ones. Have you seen how they are? Try to see how you are. Test yourself that way because you want to put it's good to see another vendor, but don't do it my videos. So this way you can learn as you go. This way you're not like all of a sudden getting stuck because different vendors throw stuff down. So Hard Rock. Yeah, there's a whole thing on regulations. If you go to my SIE complete playlist, you can go to the back end. But since you're taking it tomorrow, go find the one on the FINRA. Go look up what a registered up can't do and watch my last video in that playlist, the risks. That's a big one. Okay, so that's really the big one. So you want to get the risks down, and then look up. I think it's I'll tell you right now what it's called. I don't know what it's called. Hold on. I have no idea because I make this shit and then I just move on and I forget, right? Okay, hold on. Playlists. Boom. What's my playlist? There it is. Hold on. So Hard Rock. I'm going to tell you which ones to worry about. Where are we? It's called the Complete SIE. I'm going to send it. You should have it, but I'm going to send it to you. But I am going to where is it? Probably video 17 through 19, maybe even 20. But look, you're probably right there. Just focus on the last one. That's the most important. So YouTube girl, go to it's called My Taking Finals. So YouTube girl, go to it's called Taking Finals, and there's a couple of videos on there. There's a couple of things where I take exams. Obviously, I don't take the SIE ones, but I think I have 3 of them where I take the Series 7, and you can just take it with me. I think it's 1 STC and then 2 or 3 achievable ones. They'll help. This way you can get a feel for where you are. Okay. Okay, and Hard Rock, yeah. And again, if you can't get through those videos, get some sleep. It's so important. Okay. And Kiana, I am so happy that you passed. That's awesome. Then you got the 63 tomorrow. Don't forget to watch my #1 video for the 63 in the 63 playlist. It'll help. It'll give you a couple of points. Okay. So we're back to Alvaro again. Okay. So yeah, Itachi, it's in the I think if you look, I think I have a straight up playlist called Bond Math, maybe. But if not, it's in the must watch. It's in the must watch for the Series 7 group at worst. Do I have a Bond Math one? I don't think I have a Bond Math playlist. I do not have a Bond Math playlist. But if you look in the must watch Series 7 watch the day before playlist, it should be in there. Oh no, here it is. Duh, I'm an idiot. It's funny, it doesn't get hit a lot. You'd think it would get hit more because everyone wants the Bond Math. There's my Bond Math playlist. I'm doing a lot more links today because I don't have access to my channel really. I can't do too much drawing. Okay. Yeah, Alvaro, so here's the deal on this. Okay. So what are you going to do? So you're going to start guys, if you like what I'm doing, bang that like. I love it. Makes me feel good. Okay. So now I'm starting to give information, right? So now you can give a like because now I'm actually giving information. So before it was crap. So now, Alvaro, first thing you got to do is read the book, okay? Read the book cover to cover. Get the SIE book, whatever it is. If you don't have one yet, go get Achievable. I have links for it. They are the shit, okay? Go to Achievable. If you don't have it, buy their stuff. They'll explain everything. If you have CAP under STC or Past Perfect or 80 Banker, you'll still be fine. But focus on reading the book, okay? Focus on reading the book first. That's the most important thing you can do, okay? Focus on reading that book. And that's what we're going to get you through it, Alvaro. We're going to get it through it, okay? And here's what I tell everyone. Everyone, when you tell people you're taking these exams, everyone means well, but they're going to give you fucking shit-ass advice, right? They're going to say take a lot of tests. Don't do that, okay? If you know this shit and you're a finance major and all that crap and you know this stuff cold, fine. But if you're learning it, you got to read. You got to freaking read. It is so important. Okay. Now, by the way, like my cup? There you go. And I think it's pouring out there. I think I just got an alert that there's going to be a flooding, so I have to worry about that. I get to drive home in that. Luckily, I have a 4-wheel drive. Okay. And Ahmad, let's get on this shit. Procrastinate. Let's not take it in December. Let's take this shit in November. I had a girl in one of my groups. She signed up, and she was going to take, it was mid-September. She goes, I'm going to take this in the end of December. She was taking the 65. I said, why so long? She goes, I have 4 kids. I said, okay, so let's try this. Read in the morning if you can. And let's make a goal of having the book done by the end of September. She did. She got it done. Now she's looking at, she's taking quizzes and she's scoring 70s, 80s. And she's taking the test not end of October, but the first or second week of November. What a difference. I said, now you have 4 kids. And once you get past this, you get Thanksgiving back, you get Christmas back. You're not ruining any of these things. You get to relax and not be stressed during the holidays. This is not a sprint. But it's also not a marathon, right? It's somewhere in between. It's like an 800-yard run. That's what I used to run. It's not quite the sprint, but it's not this super long thing. So you don't want to spend 3 months studying one test because you're going to start forgetting the stuff on the back end. And that becomes a problem. So you don't want to do that. You want this thing to be about 4 to 6 weeks match. 63, no, a week or two. But the other exams, 4 to 6 weeks max on each exam. Okay. Oh, Mac, there you go. I appreciate it. Get me some. Hey, listen, I need some. So Mac, I need some. What do I need? I need some cheese. Can you pick up some cheese and some butter? Maybe some popcorn for me. Boom, Alvaro. That's awesome. Okay. Now, Jeffrey Butts, can you pass the essay without the book? Meaning what? Janet, I have suitability videos. Go look in my. What do you call it? Go look in my must watch for the Series 7. I have two suitability videos in there. I have the one that says like what the number one thing you need to read for the test, and then I have straight up suitability. It'll help. Okay. Also, there's one called Securities Suitability. That's a lot of suitability too. Okay. Kiana, that's awesome. Okay. No, you don't have. I mean, if you want to, Dave. So Sprague, isn't Laverne? Anyway, so if you're going to meet with me next week, that's awesome. You don't need to be done with the books, but you have to have some questions, right? So if you come at me and you come in there and you haven't done questions or anything, you might want to remove it, okay? I mean, if you have a couple questions, we can go over it. I also can figure out where you're weak. We can do questions together, but it would help to have a final or two, not all of them. You want a couple finals in so you have an idea of where you're weak. Because like when I tutor with people, right? Think about this. So I'm sitting with you or any tutor. One, if I'm reading the book to you, fucking run. Don't walk, run. Two, I want to be the most efficient possible. That hour and a half, or 2 hours, I want us to hammer everything that you're worried about. I don't want to spitball stuff at you. I can, right? I can do that and try to find where you're weak and do that, but we waste time doing that. Usually with having its options and margin first. But the thing is, if you come at me with specific things that you're worried about, even a topic or any tutor that you come with, you need to come with a hit list of stuff that you need help with, because then you don't waste any time. You go, hey, how are you? Let's go. And then it's a full hour of stuff. And also, I let people record the lesson for themselves. I don't put it on YouTube. I'm not sitting there trying to get views out of it. I let them record it. They can record all they want. Boom. Okay? Now, this way, what I do is to understand how you do this. If you're recording it, it's great because it's a lot of back and forth, right? Any tutor should be able to do this with you. A lot of back and forth. And then you record it. Then you watch it later that night or the next day. And then you take notes. Don't take notes during a session because then it's waste, right? Have a conversation, learn this shit, and then take notes, okay? Okay. Good, Kiana. You're gonna nail this. I know you are. Okay. And again, Jeffrey Butts. Let's see if you answered. Okay. Levant, I knew it was you. Okay, got it. Okay. You don't need a man's name. Go get your own YouTube, Levant. You're a strong woman. Okay, hold on. I'm kidding. Mike? Okay. That's great. Okay, that's awesome for you, Mike. It means you're a smart guy. You're a good test taker. People do fail them, and that's why we're here. Allison, I'm going to help you out in a second. Okay. Mac, that's awesome that you're doing a grocery shopping again. I'll just send me the butter and the bread if you can. Okay, now Jeffrey Butts. Yes, people can pass the essay without the book, but it's really fucking hard. Okay, it's not easy to do. It's a hard thing to do, but it's doable. Okay, Allison. Make sure before you go to bed, you reread communications, okay? I'm telling you right now, you want to make sure that that's easy points, maybe even communications and customer accounts. I know it's getting later in the day, but you kind of want to get there, okay? You want to get, you want to get the customer accounts and communications done because those are easy points and they ask more of it than you think they will. So it'll help, okay? And get some sleep. Go to sleep. If it's late, if it's East Coast, you should be going to bed really soon. Okay. Game line. What book are they giving you? Okay. Okay. I'll talk about them, but I have the video for Ann. Okay. So you'll be starting with Edward Jones in November. I think they use STC. You're probably good. If they're using STC, you're solid. But if you want to get something before November to start trading for the next 2 weeks, yeah, go get Achievable. I have a link for it. Even if you want to not go to my link, go somewhere else, go try them. They're awesome. They give you a free trial. If you don't want to use my link, go to achievable.me. They give you a little free trial every day. You get to try a little out and see what it's like. I don't think anyone teaches this stuff better than them. I don't think anyone does. Okay. So Allison, you're good. Yeah, Mac, you're crazy. You took away that. You took the 7 without the book too? I did not know that. I would have kicked your ass if I'd known that. Okay. Okay, and so let's talk about this. I have the video. You find my video, exempt securities versus exempt transactions, in the 63 playlist. But here's we go. So exempt securities are always exempt. There's actually, the actual security is exempt, okay? So exempt securities, okay, they're actually exempt, okay? We're going to plug this in a second. So they're actually, the actual issuer exempt. They never have to register, okay? Now, exempt transactions are not exempt. They're for like normal securities. If I went public with my tutoring company, I would be non-exempt. But maybe there's a way to sell it. So exempt transactions are for non-exempt securities, but it's a way for them to be sold in a state without having to register. Okay? So an exempt security is always exempt. An exempt transaction is like a one-off. This is the way I try to think of it this way. An exempt security is if you are friends with the owner of a club. You can go in and out of there all the time you want. You never have to pay. You exempt security. Boom, you walk in, nobody stops you. An exempt transaction is like having a coupon to get in there one night for free. As long as you have the coupon, you can get in. But once you don't have the coupon, you got to register. Okay, so that's the difference. Exempt security is always exempt. Exempt transaction, you have to, it's like a one-off thing. Like unsolicited non-issuer, private placement, issuer selling to employees, issuer selling to underwriter. Those things, they're like one-offs. That's what they are. It's not a constant thing. Well, they explain stuff, Jeff. Okay. Boom, Allison, I love it. Okay. Yeah, military. So yeah. So, let me get it. Okay. I think the 6 and 63. I think the 63 is easier than the SIE, but I also think the 6 is easier too because it's, remember, the SIE is like this fucking wide. It's so wide, right? But then the 6 is covering like 4 things: mutual funds, annuities, shit like that. So it's less topics, right? So that's a thing. So that's why the 6 might be easier because you can just hammer down on certain things. But the SIE is tough. I think the SIE is toughest out of the 3 between the 663 and SIE. Okay. 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 What's more defensive? I think consumer goods and food. Because everyone has to eat. Everyone has to eat to the consumer goods. Yeah, I guess as people buying shit. I still think food is the most defensive, okay? Military stock with government contracts, I get it, but contracts get cut all the time. During recession, they got to cut the fucking shit. Okay. There you, I appreciate it, Mac. Okay. Daniel, that's awesome. Daniel Augustine, fucking nailed it. Got the SIE done. Now what's next? The 7? Okay. Right, so that's the point. So, Mike, I think the consumer goods, give or take, right? So the consumer goods could be give or take as far as defensive, but the military is not. That's like war, that's defense stocks. Okay. Trying to see if there's anything. I mean, think about it. Walmart, right? If you think, I was looking up what some good consumer ones are. Walmart could be a consumer goods, which Walmart's never going to go out of business, right? Even in defensive stuff, it's fine. You guys gonna get a little seasick now because I gotta hold this. Okay. There we go. Okay. That stood up a little bit because I don't want to, yeah, because I'm down to 4%. Okay. Okay. Now, let's go into this. I can't turn it sideways or I shut it down. Here's the thing. So, Jeffrey Butts. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. I have no EBITDA right now. I do have earnings before income taxes, but we're working on it. We're working on it. I got a lot of shit going on, Mike. When we get, yeah, it's true, but that's yes, everything. Okay, everything's fucking down, right? But the thing is, people are gonna go to Walmart and Target before they go to fucking Tiffany's, right? Okay. It is a bad question, but the thing is, you got to go with consumer goods, or like people are buying shit, right? People buy stuff, but they don't go to. In reality, think about it. We're going down. So what's going to be good? AutoZone, shit like that. Companies. Okay, I have a video on that floppy Tom, but I'll work on that. Okay, so now, Yeah, those are good. Okay, so now, why is that hurting? Hope I'm not dying here. Okay. So Jeffrey Butts, the problem is you can do research online, but it's going to take you so much longer, right? So if you just buy it, if you're taking the SIE, right? If you just buy the Achievable, buy somebody's books, they explain it for you. Yes, you can obviously do stuff on your own and do it, but it's harder to do and it'll take a lot longer. Okay. But if you just buy the book, spend the $80 on Achievable or STC or Kaplan, you're done. I'm not telling you to spend money, but it just makes life a little easier. Okay. I have a playlist for that. I do. Hold on, for the Series 6. Hold on. By the way, I'm probably going to cut this short because I think I'm having a heart attack. So hold on. Not really. Just I have really bad pain where I think my spleen is. If I'm not here on Tuesday, you know what happened. Although no, I'm not really having a fucking heart attack. And they'd never get up here. It's New York City. They'd never get here anyway. I'll just walk by hospital, see. Okay. No, I don't have chest pain. I'm kidding around. There's a pain that happens here. It's my spleen. It happens all the time. It's like, because I'm fat. I bend over and the organs just go, hey. Okay, so Sarah, how you doing? Don't worry about it, Mike. I'm not going to die. I promise you. Okay. So let's talk about bonds a little bit because that's what you want to talk about, right? So let's talk about, it is plugged in. Okay, good. So let's make sure it's not going up. Okay, so now, don't worry about it. I'm good. Okay, now, let's talk about bonds and yields. I have a video on that, and you can find that one. But let's talk about this, Freddie. Oh, it's fun. Allison Frost, how are you? Okay. Yeah, that's very true, Stoic Brian. I'm not a fan of pirating either, but it is possible to find access to some sort of PDFs online. Okay. Now, Allie Frost, you keep telling me not forget about you, but then you disappear. Call me next week. Okay. Anytime before 12, I'll talk to you. Okay. So let's talk about this. Okay. So now, Nick, how are you? Okay. So now, let's talk about bonds. So what are bonds? So we have bonds or debt, right? So if you buy a 5% bond, it's paying $50 a year, right? $50 a year. I love it. Oh, you know what? This is good. I want to make sure that. God. You know what's so funny? You know how they say, I say this all the time, you know how they say a camera adds 10 pounds? I'm going to have 9 fucking pounds, 9 cameras on me. Okay, so bonds, okay? So bonds they're debt. So what's going to happen is that a bond is paying 5% a year. So you buy a $1,000 bond, pays 5% a year, that's awesome. So now what happens, it's paying $50 a year. What happens if rates in the economy go up? Like now, the Federal Reserve is raising rates like crazy, right? The Federal Reserve is raising rates, boom, 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 okay? So they're going nuts, very hawkish. You saw the interest rate come in, right? So what's funny is people don't realize that now the headline inflation includes gas and food, and that kind of stayed flat. But fucking core inflation actually went up. That's the thing. Core inflation is everything but food and gas. And that went up. So everything's costing more. And then the market dropped 1,000 and then bumped 1,000 because UK is doing other shit. But that means the Fed is going to jack it up again. They have to keep jacking it up because the fucking shit's not working, them raising the rates. But let's say that. So now, floppy Tom, okay? So now we're talking about that. See, there you are. So now, floppy Tom, if you buy a bond for 5% and then rates can go up to 8, 9, 10, now your bond is still only paying $50 and all the new bonds are paying 80, 90, $100 a year. So their bonds look way better than yours. So what happens to yours? They're not as attractive. So if you're able to sell it, it's going to drop in price, okay? So that's what happens with bonds. If rates go up, it's called interest rate risk. As rates go up, the value of your bond drops because it's not as attractive because it's still paying $50. But all the new bonds being issued are paying 80. So that's interest rate risk. And what kind of bonds move the most? Long-term bonds and low coupon bonds. Remember, long and low, baby, long and low. Long-term bonds and low coupon bonds move the most. And zeros move the most, okay? Now let's say you have a 5% bond and rates drop. Like in 2024, they'll start cranking down because they'll overcorrect, right? So rates go to 4, 3, 2%. You're still getting paid $50 a year, right? That's awesome. You're still getting paid $50 a year, but all the new bonds are only paying $20 or $30 a year. So your bond looks fucking awesome. So what's going to happen? People are going to buy it up and the price goes up. There you go. So the price goes up. As rates go down, the older bonds go up in value. That's the relationship. And that's we have a video on that. I wish I could find it, but I definitely have a video on that. I know it. Yeah, I know how to find it. Bond triangle. There we go. And I'm going to put this in here for you. They really need to have a way. They really need to have a way to share this fucking videos without having to go all the way into them. Here we go. Sloppy Tom. Floppy Tom. That's going to help you. What I just put in the link, Floppy Tom, is going to help you. Okay? I love you know what's funny? I fucking love the great names. I love that people have like all these different crazy names, like Itachi. They're probably your real name, and I'm insulting you. But Allison Frost. No, I'm kidding. So there's some. What did I? DJ Ripper. Okay. Boom. Stoic Manhattan. It's the fucking city, man. It's the shit. It's the fucking show, right? There's no other city like New York City, especially now because you got to worry about getting killed all the time. It's just sloppy top. There you go. Okay. So floppy Tom, sloppy top. I love it. It's now that it's back to the way it was in the 80s, it's become exciting again. I'm waiting for the fucking porn shops to come back. Okay. Porn shops and okay. Boom. Yes. Call me after 10:30. Absolutely. Okay. That's who you are, motherfucker. I knew that. Okay. Okay. I did. You know, it's funny. I knew that and I didn't know that. That's funny, Itachi. Okay. Okay, Jeff. That's awesome. Keep watching the videos. Maybe take a look at Achievable, stuff like that. It'll help you. Okay. Am I caught up? I hope that helped Floppy with my bonds a little bit. And make sure you click on that link. Yeah. Did you buy puts? You think, Brooks, you think it's going down? I don't even know where. I was so busy today. I know it's down about 800 and then it ended up about 900. Where did it end? Let's see. 827. Okay. My Lumen, I have covered calls on Lumen. Hopefully that stays below 7 for the next 3 weeks. Okay. Let's see, where are we? Okay. So yes, today was fun day. Today was okay. Well, your partner wants to get married for real. Congratulations or my condolences. Good, I'm glad it helped. Go watch the video. Jose, how are you? Pancho Villa. Your partner wants to get married for real. Any advice, sir? How are you going to mess up? How do you mess up a fucking marriage? What's the worst that happens? You get divorced. Just don't have any kids until if you like the person, male or female, I don't give a shit. If you like the person, fucking get married. You get me. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, it's fucking crazy. I think it was almost 2,000 points. Almost 2,000 point swing. It was down. I think it was down. I was babysitting, so I didn't see the bottom, but my daughter goes, oh my God, it just dropped 900 points. Okay. What wine does a New Yorker for? No whining. Okay. I don't know what. Beer. That's what I like. Beer is the shit, okay? Beer is the shit. My wife likes wine. She likes the fucking New Zealand fucking Sauvignon Blanc shit. I don't drink wine. I think the last time I drank any sort of wine was at that fucking $200,000 wedding. There you go. Exactly. $200,000 wedding that I spent for. I swear to God, my daughter got married up in one of the mansions in Newport. Fucking great. I forgot what it's called. Okay. I think they're afraid to tell me how much I spent. But I did the math and I'm at least mid 6 figures, not 300-400. I'm telling you, I did the math in my head and I'm hooking at least 175 grand for that fucking wedding. Crazy. I mean, it's awesome. People still talk about it. It was great. They had the band. Very cool that the band had 2 people that made it to like the second, like they were in the quarterfinals or the finals for The Voice or something. Yeah, I think The Voice, something like that. Or yeah, for The Voice, I think it was. Okay. Yeah, it was The Voice. Okay. You're married by state, but church is like eternity. It's no pressure. What the fuck's the difference? Fort Nonsense Brewery? Yeah, where the fuck is that? Why do I not know? Oh, yeah, it's over. It's right? I haven't been to it. Remember, I actually live in Jersey. Okay. Oh, it's in Randolph. It's in Jersey. I should go to fucking there. I'll head up there. That's not bad. They're moving. They're moving. Brianna, have you been there? Yeah, Randolph now. Oh wow, that's awesome. I'll definitely go up. Okay, I'll definitely go up there. Is that your last name? Aslanian? So I can go up there and say hi? Okay. See, I know I'm looking off to the side because that's where the words are. Okay. I'll definitely go up there. I'll take my wife up there and my kids. They're all over 21. We'll take a drive up there. He's going to Montclair State playing lacrosse for them, so maybe we'll just head up. Okay, that's awesome. I will go up and ask for them. That's awesome. Okay, so where's your studying? Are you done? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. I have another daughter coming, but I think she doesn't want a big wedding. She saw what went through the other time. I can't believe I'm talking about fucking weddings. That's awesome. Okay. It still hurts. So we also was going on. The core inflation was up. Regular inflation actually was flat to down, which makes everyone think good, but it's not really that good because the inflation isn't really stopping. And even then, so here's the thing. So nobody believed it. This I think the St. Louis Fed boss, sounds like a mob thing. Last week said we haven't hit peak inflation yet, so we might still have more inflation. Because remember, I think gas is going to start going up again. So it's fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm actually hoping that my other daughter, I think she wants to get back married on a beach, which is good. Okay. Um, can you not hear me now? Okay, I think you can. Okay. Oh, no volume. Oh, light is interesting. I read no volume. I didn't read the thing above it. Yeah, everything's at their lows. Okay. Okay, thank you, Janet. I love it. Okay. Yeah, Europe is going to be fucking horrible. They've already decided to cut lights and stuff like that. It's going to be really bad. They should not have fucking relied on Russian fucking oil. That's the problem. Somebody who nobody likes to talk about their name warned them that they would do that. But now back to this. Janet, whose vendor? I'm just filling in time until people ask questions. What vendor are you talking about? If it's SDC, you want to be high 70s. Okay. Okay, Melody, it's always Tuesday and Thursdays, and then I'm throwing in a live one once in a while, just a pop up. If you guys don't have alerts on, you end up missing it. It's like a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday when I'm bored, maybe even a Friday on my day off. It's every Tuesday and Thursday, 8:30 p.m. This one is not as good because there are a lot of questions, but here's the deal, Janet. Okay, got it. So, yeah, that's the thing. Yes, Jeffrey, 529s are muni securities. They're not muni bonds. They're muni securities. So, Janet, you want to be in the high 70s, low 80s on achievable, and you just want to not be failing past perfect. If you're high 60s, low 70s on past perfect, you're probably in good place. Seriously, okay? So if you're in the high 70s, low 80s unachievable, even mid 70s are okay, depending if it's like you're getting tricked or not. And if you're in the 70s, say 70s and higher on past perfect, even though they want 75 or higher, if you're in the mid 70s on past perfect, you're solid because they go so fucking deep on some serious shit. They go so deep. 529s, yes, as I said before, those are municipal securities, so they are covered by MSRB. And that's why when you recommend a 529, you have to know what person the state lives in because it matters, okay? Because there might be some state taxes you have to pay. You're not going to pay federal as long as you use for college, but you might have to pay state taxes if you use it in a state, if you live in a state where it wasn't bought. Okay. Boom, I love it. Okay, Janet. Okay. So now I know I want to go to Fort Nonsense Brewery. If it's not pouring it, I can at least get some pizza on the way home. Because I'm not. I know I won't buy S&P, but I can't fucking buy S&P options. They're too damn expensive. I don't play. I mean, I try to do like 100 points away, 200 points away. It's still too fucking expensive. So now let's talk about that for a second. So if you buy options, there's in the money and out of the money options, right? So in the money, okay. Okay. If you're on high 60s and ST, should you take them again? Well, you can take them again, Shannon. So you can take them again, but the problem is you might be memorizing, right? So you don't want to be memorizing answers. So if you're high 60s, maybe take them again, see if you do better. Try, hopefully not memorizing with only one shot. And then maybe tell them you want the supplemental exams because there's 4. I'm going to send Zoom. Uh-oh, that's right. I'm meeting somebody at 9:30. Shit. Okay. I forgot about that. What's today? Today's not the 20th, right? I forgot that I'm meeting somebody tonight. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me send this over to him. Control C. Okay. Now back to this. So I'm going to come up. So in the money options. Okay. Yeah, I had a fucking $600,000 error. It was a $60,000 error. It ended up costing 600 grand. Yeah, fucking low. Errors happen all the time. Okay. So Shannon, go reread the. Now you have to go through every right and wrong answer and reread that stuff. Okay. Gio, how are you? That's awesome. Congratulations. I wish I could put your name up here. So Shannon, go over everything you got wrong. Go over every right and wrong answer. Look it up. Maybe even reread that chapter. Figure out the lowest chapters. Reread them. Also, if it's margin and option, don't sweat it too much. Okay. Now, okay. Now, no, it's not the end of career growth. You're gonna be fine. Just make sure you apologize a lot. Okay. Wow. Fucking big shit. Okay. Limit orders. Courtney, I have a video on that because I have to jump off. I'm going to get you a video on that. Buy limits and sell stops. Hold on. Before I go. So click that damn link. Okay, hold on. There we go. Let's see if it shows up. Boom. I love it. Wow, this video has like 13,000 views. That's pretty awesome. So, Courtney, you watch this one. And then, where are we? Boom. So Courtney, watch that one. I can't do that now. I have a student in less than 1 minute. So I have to start that one. I can do it. Oh, you're taking the damn test on. Fuck. Okay. So real quick, when you buy a call or sell a put, the break even is your cost basis. Okay. When you buy a call or sell a put. Okay. Sean. Okay. Oh, good. Let's get on this. Get on the 66. Okay. So now. Yeah, Brianna, I do, but it's in the paywall thing. I apologize. It's if you join the member. Oh, you're a member. Go join it. That's boom. Yeah, that's a whole hedging thing. There's a whole hedging video in there if you go into the options thing. Okay. So buying a call or selling a put, break even is cost basis. Okay. When you buy a put or sell a call, your break even is your proceeds. Now remember, everything about an option is short term. I can't go too deep into it. A couple of things. Everything about an option is short term. Always. If you buy stock and sell a call, your cost basis, selling a call does not affect your cost basis. So if you buy stock at 20, sell at 20, call at 4, your break even may be 16, but your cost basis is still 20. Okay. If you buy stock and then you buy a put the same day, it's a married put, you're all good. If you buy stock and buy a put the next day or anything up to long term, it's going to be, you wipe out your holding period. So if you buy a put the same day or after you've owned a stock for more than a year, you're good to go. If you buy it between the same day and when you get long-term status, buying the put wipes out your holding period. So you don't get that. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Boom. Okay. Now, also remember when you pay attention, if you see the word closing on an option, if you see closing, don't worry about the break even. Just go, where did I buy it? Where did I sell it? And what's your gain or loss? Okay. Okay. Guys, I got to jump. Okay. That's it. It's a risk. Oh, and go over what the friends, last thing, because I got to jump. You got to go over what the register rep can and can't do. That's the later chapters, right? What the register rep can and can't do. That's going to be big on the SIE. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll see you Tuesday. You girl, I expect great news on my live on Tuesday night because you're going to fucking pass. Okay, real quick, diagonal versus, there's no such thing as a combination spread. Diagonal spread means that you buy the strikes and the months are different, A vertical spread means the strikes are different, okay? The vertical means the strikes are different, and horizontal means the months are different. Diagonal means they're both different. Combination is for a straddle. Okay, I got to jump off. Boom. I got to jump off. I'll touch y'all later. Bye-bye. How do I shut it off? I felt